She said, slow down, it's too big. My crib like two cribs, strip crib like the crib. Girl in her wrist, make her slurp the kid. Slap, 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 slap. It's a shake that shit. When she slurp the kid, she don't need no bed. When she ride it, make me snatch away. Slap, 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 slap. Turn that around like daddy see something. You keep saying you a freak, let's have a threesome. I don't even know your name, I think it's T something. Around your lips, it's on a baby shit. Take all this DNA, ain't even talking today, cause I gotta concentrate. Made my day, I don't need mine to pay. Don't come in there acting up, you got a role to play. Look, slow down, it's too big. My crib like two cribs, strip crib like the crib. Girl in her wrist, make her slurp the kid. Slap, 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 slap. It's a down, shake that shit. When she slurp the kid, she don't need no bed. When she ride it, make me snatch away. Slap, slap, slap. Talking a lot, we f***ing up. I ain't got no time for no tease. College give you like a scholar, I swear that girl got a degree. Half of the time they be local, but I with them overseas. But they don't grow on trees, but they rig them up like these. Shawty in love with it, ain't falling in love with no dumb and ass, yelling my government man. And now they make no sense. If she like it, I love it. I smack it, I grab it, I rub it. She think it ain't nothing above it. These fuck shit ain't about nothing. She said, slow down, it's too big. My crib like two cribs, strip crib like the crib. Girl in her wrist, make her slurp the kid. Slap, 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 slap. It's a round, shake that shit. When she slurp the kid, she don't need no bed. When she ride it, make me snatch away. Slap, 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 slap.
She said, slow down, it's too big. Girl in her wrist, make her slurp the kid. Slap, 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 slap. So hold on, shake that shit. Yeah. Shake. Yeah.
Slap, man. So Slap was Slap was created in Philly, man. Shout out to my dogs in Philly. I'm producers, man. I'm bad with names, but shout out to my dogs, man. We went, the vibe was crazy. First of all, we go and they got a studio. They got a bar in the studio. It was crazy. Like, the setting was super crazy. You get what I'm saying? We drive out to Philly. I get there like 9. We lock in. The bartender serving drinks in the studio. Yo, just know that vibe. Just imagine that vibe. It's nothing but positive vibes in the room. He threw the beat on immediately, and I just knew it was sort of, it's too big. I knew that was it, and then from there it just went. The whole slaps and everything just came about super crazy, man. But shout out to that studio, man, in Philly. I wish I had the name of the studio, man, because it's just a wonderful environment. You know what I'm saying? And music is greatly influenced by environment. You feel me? So definitely, man, shout out to Banika, man. Shout out to Banika, one of my managers. She was very eager to get me to Philly. I was very like, I don't want to work with no. Actually, Banika, shout out to Banika, because once I went to Philly and started working with producers, new producers, it opened my mind to other, I'm like, damn, let me get some other sounds from other producers. Before I was just locked in on my people and the producers that I signed. And I was like, nah, you know what? Music is such a collaborative sport. And actually all the music now, I just producers, man, send them through. So shout out to Monica for opening my mind and getting ready. Wait. Oh man, yeah. Well, I wanted to start rapping, man. I just like growing up, man. You see all the cars, you see all the women that all the rappers got, man. It's this rapping athlete. You know what I'm saying? So, once I dropped the ball on the sports side, I said music is up. And just watching TV, man. You know what I'm saying? You see even the athletes glorify artists. You know what I'm saying? Rappers. So I said, man, I got to do music, man. So that's how it really started. Just me,
watching TV as a kid and just watching artists be glorified, and I was like, I can do that. Yo, let me tell you something. When Wayne, watch it, Block is Hot. Just think about that, Wayne. The Block is Hot, and Wayne just got all his jewelry. Like, yo, he's like 17, and like, no, I need to be that. Tattoos, I need all that. You get what I'm saying? And it was Lil Wayne, hands down Lil Wayne. My family, my whole family played football. You know what I'm saying? So like, just growing up, you had to play football. You know, I played wide receiver. Was an outstanding athlete in high school. Outstanding athlete. Dropped the ball though. You know, I had offers, Northwestern, West Virginia, and I dropped the ball. I had my son in high school. You get what I'm saying? So I had the grades fell off, and they just tried to send me to JUCO, and I just knew I was. That's when JUCO wasn't popular at the time. It wasn't a thing. So I was just like, nah, I'm not D2. It's not D1. I'm not playing, and I just dropped the ball, man. I'm from Bama's, East New York, man. I'm from the roughest, the toughest part of East New York, man. It's hard out here. We last. In Brooklyn, we get everything last. So, you know, they start downtown, they work their way to East New York. We get it last, man, right before Queens, you know what I'm saying? So we get it last. And in Bama's particular, man, it taught me that only the strong survive, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be tough to be, and I'm tough. I'm not a tough guy. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm just very thick skinned. You get what I'm saying? And you just gotta learn to, you know, you gotta be able to adapt, man, to your surroundings, man. You know what I'm saying? It helped me to, it really molded me to be able to just, as a person first, you know what I'm saying? Just growing up in the neighborhood, it really taught me that only the strong survive. You know what I'm saying? Playing sports, you know, the basketball court, if 4-on-4, if you ain't one of the 8, you get what I'm saying? Playing football, if you know what I'm saying? We playing 5-on-5s on a basketball court, like if you ain't one of the 10, and that was everything, man. It just taught me that only the strong survive. So if you ain't good enough, you ain't gonna play. You know, you're gonna sit on the bench and watch, and I hated to watch. So I just got good at everything, you know what I'm saying? Got at baseball, everything, you know? So that's what it motivated me as a person, man. But when it came to music, I'm my environment, you get what I'm saying? The way I dress, the way I talk, the way I move, you know what I'm saying? So it just molded me to just be just this, you know, this thick-skinned artist, man. I could take it all, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know everybody ain't gonna like me. They ain't like me before, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I know everybody ain't gonna like my music. It just taught me to be able to just deal with whatever, man. I can deal with whatever, man. Early on in Designer's career, we worked heavy. I mean, Designer heavy, man. You know, he was actually, we both went to Jeff, you know what I'm saying, Thomas Jefferson High School. And my dogs had put me on, like, yo, this is artist, man, he's dope. And we linked up, man. I had put him on, his first song was, I put him on a song with me. I had Rowdy Rebel and Designer. And Rowdy Rebel, and they just had, them and Bobby Shmurda just did their thing, so that was a big one. It was called Danny DeVito. And I was just, you know, with Designer, I just knew he had that voice, you know, and I was like, yo, I'm going to exploit it everywhere I can, you know, and, you know, we worked on a lot of things with Designer. I was like a big bro to him, you know, so it was like, yo, you know, I'm not a smoker, but he smoked, and I used to be, yo, listen, 2 L's a day. Because I just knew that I just wanted to teach him structure, you know what I'm saying? So that was a fun trip, man. Designer taught me a lot about myself as well. But that's one of the dogs, man. It was great really working with him early in the career, you know. There's no greater feeling than the public receiving a record the way you do. Like, and I can't say that because all artists feel like they got a bunch of dope records, but there's no greater feeling than hearing your song on the radio at the same time, that radio period, in New York radio. You know, New York radio is hard to get on. Let alone at the same time. I mean, I pressed 97.1 and I pressed Power 105, and it was playing at the same time. I was like, yo, I'm here. I am here. No greater feeling than people seeing you. Wait, yo, there's no greater feeling, man. That shit is like scoring. That's like scoring 60 in an NBA game. Like it's no greater feeling than that. No greater feeling. No touchdown can measure. Come celebrate music culture on Tracks and Tales exclusively on FOXSOUL. I got, like, you see the smile, man? Like, yo, I'm like, right now, look, and I'm still tapping into, but I'm like, right now, my music, I'm on a level right now, man. So when it comes to what's next, man, immediately, you know, I got the record Slap, man, that I'm very excited about. It's record called Slap. I'm very excited about it, man. But I just got so much, man. I'm talking about whatever you want, I got. You with your lady, you chilling, you vibing, you want some turn up shit, I got it. You want your lady chilling, I got it. You trying to get her back, I got it. You want to leave her at, I got it. Whatever you need, ladies, you want to feel sexy, I got you. And I'm just excited, man, by my music. We about to just super dump everything. I'm letting everything go because I'm writing. I don't write, but I'm making music so fast these days. Like I gotta get it out. I gotta get it out. Let it go. Ooh. Hey Trey, I appreciate you, baby. You got a two-step to this shit.
From now on, I'm calling.
Hey, if you at home, get your two-step on.
Like without you, ain't no life without you. From now on,
This when you back away from the mic.
do you right? I learned my lesson. You can never be the B-side. You always say this to me. I messed up when I gave you the peace sign, cause you was there faithfully. Was I thinking that's crazy? All I had to do was communicate. Keys to your heart like your real estate. I see you moving, need you to stay. Don't go away, baby. Down on bending knee.
I need y'all to get y'all two-step on. Ladies. What he say? From now
on, I'm
calling you mine, baby.
Cause we life like without you.
Ain't no life without you.
From now on,
Ladies, if you home,
do you right? I learned my lesson. Hell nah, we ain't doing that. He don't even know what to do with that. I let you depart and you flew back. Following your heart with a true fact. Pussy like shooter, and your body never lied. You were menacing and had to hurry up and buy. I said you don't want no problem, but I'm gonna do whatever stuff to make it alright. Damn right. Down on bending knee.
you know you my heart, girl. You know you my heart. You know you my heart.
From now on, I'm calling you mine.
What he say?
Cause we life like without you. Ain't no life without you. From now on, gonna do you right. Do you right? I learned my lesson.
Ooh, I'm telling you, get your grown man on. Get your sexy on, ladies. Get your sexy on. From now on, man. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to my dog, Dave. Dave is my engineer. Dave is my Dave. Dave is just everything, man. So creative, man. Dave, actually, the story behind From Now On, the record was actually written for Jagged Edge. He sends me the record, like, yo, they don't want the record. I'm like, they don't want the record? Yo, Dave, give me that record, man. And I just started writing my verses to it, man. And I knew it was special, man. I just knew when he said, from now on. When I heard that, I'm like, no. This is something special. And I get to, again, talk to the ladies and help my fellas. You know, because I'm all about saving relationships, you know what I'm saying? So when I hear From Now On, I automatically thought like, okay, cool, I have to save some of the fellas' relationships. And that's definitely going to help you save some relationships, man. That was made in my dog Dave crib in Jersey. That's a big one right there. That's going to be a crazy one, man, definitely. This is the bad part. What it did for my ego was it destroyed my ego. My head got so big I couldn't walk in. I couldn't fit in no room. You know what I'm saying? That's the negative side of it, you know. And I definitely want to touch that point because a lot of times we talk about the good things, and I want to talk about the bad. I want to touch on that. I don't want to run from my past. So it just made me. When Jay said these bright lights are turning to a monster, yo, I became a monster. Capping at an all-time high, and it just made me. I felt like I had to live up to things that were just false. You know what I'm saying? And so it kind of like really my ego, man. It was just ego tripping, man, for real. You know, on a brighter side, it just. Oh man, it made me and I want to say, look, ego tripping. I didn't work harder, honestly. After that, you know, I kind of like sat on the record and was just like, yo, I'm gonna be good, until I wasn't good, and then it was like kind of like too late. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that you had to keep the foot on the gas. I'm just going, you know, and I learned very fast that the money don't continue to come if you don't do something else, you know, and that was horrifying, man, horrifying experience, man. But I had a great run. Wait a minute, when I just started losing things, man, I lost a car, had to move. I had 2 cribs. I had to leave one of the cribs. That was a tough experience for me because like I had it set. I knew I wanted to have my house and have my mom set here, etc. When it's like, Ma, you gotta come this way. That was a losing, man. Losing a lot, man. I lost a lot, man. I lost a lot. I was getting money and spending it very fast. You know what I'm saying? Very, very fast. And I wasn't saving a dime, you know, because again, I just thought it would always be there. And that was a crazy experience for me, man. Crazy experience, you know. But I don't regret none of it at all. I think everything happens for a reason, and I ended up finding myself through my losses, you know. So man, wow. I actually signed my deal on the road. I'll never forget. I was on tour with Riff Raff, right? Because Riff Raff asked me to come do an East Coast part of the tour, and I ended up doing the whole Cali tour because they was going crazy for me. So they put me on the whole tour. I was in Sacramento, and Empire called, Ghazi called on the phone. He said, listen, you signed the paper right now. It was Friday. I've never received a wire on Saturday a day in my life. That motherfucker came on Saturday. Money was in my account on Saturday morning. You understand? 6-figure deal. Oh, man. Yeah, again, man, shout out to Ghazi and Empire, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had our thing, man, but I'll never, like, they really changed my life. They really helped change my life. The first deal, let me tell you something, artists, man. The first deal is always it's kind of like the worst deal, you know what I'm saying? You don't really know too much about the game. I know nothing. All I knew was dollar signs. I didn't know about how many songs I had. I didn't care. All I knew is I was going to have 6 figures in my bank account the next day. I didn't care about anything. That was very stupid of me. Because later, when the money run out, you like, damn, like, what do I do? And then the way my deal was structured, I had to keep, every time I went to get money, I had to sign for more songs. Yo, let me tell you something, man. My first deal was crazy, man. But it was a great experience, man. Again, man. And again, this is with all that being said, shout out to Ghazi and Empire for helping me change my life. I didn't know better, and you don't blame anybody for not knowing better. Love and Hip Hop. So Love and Hip Hop is funny because the year before I actually went on, they wanted me to come on and like do some like whole other scenario, not involving my lady, you know, because no one knew about my lady prior to TV. You know, it was like I had a hidden relationship. You know, my wife been around since, I've been with this girl since 6th grade. You get what I'm saying? So she always been around, but she played the cut. And that's my rock, you know. Love and Hip Hop came, you know, the second season, the second time they came to me, they was just like, yo, what is it going to take for you to, I said, listen, I cannot get on TV without my lady. And they was like, let's do it. And we did it. But that's how I ended up on Love and Hip Hop, man. That was crazy. Love and Hip Hop saved my relationship. Let me tell you how, right? There's no greater test than being on television with your woman. You understand? There's no greater test than being on television. And women that you've dealt with, now they have access because she's been in the cut the whole time. So now they see, they put my wife's social media on TV. Like y'all, immediately the jump was like 20K in one night. You know what I'm saying? It was just so many lies in her DM and so many stories. It was crazy. And that was a great test for us. But the first season I hurt my wife a lot, you know, on TV. You know, but then actually being home and being able to look at what I was doing to her and how I was making her look and how I look, that saved my relationship because I said, nah, damn, it's bigger than me and you. The whole world, I'm looking like a crazy man. You're looking like crazy. Oh, no, we're not doing that. And not a 360. I'm talking 180 because 360 come back to change, but I'll complete 180. You know what I'm saying? And now we rocking out, man. I don't do nothing in business without my wife. Nothing at all. That's my rock. That's my everything. You know what I'm saying? So Love and Hip Hop, thank you for saving my relationship. I appreciate you.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy DJ Trey Nice. Stay tuned with more tracks and tales. Yeah.
You know, it's so weird because I always say we're not relationship goals, you know what I'm saying? Because we go through the same shit everybody else go through. We go through the same thing, but I just, you know, I just want to be like, I want to show, you know, my daughter and I want to show my son how you should treat a lady. I want to show my daughter how a lady should be treated. You get what I'm saying? So that's for me, you know. And I just know, you know, as far as everybody else, I don't know their story, but man, yo, you know they say behind every good man is a great woman. Yo, man, shit, that yo, it has to be true, because I promise you, I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do without my wife. And I'm pretty sure that's with everybody else, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, every bag you can't get in every area you can't cover, she can, or the women can. So I think that's the dope part of having her, you know, it's like, I go get back, she go get back, you know, that's amazing, you know what I'm saying?
Said I've been through tests and trials and tribulations. Ooh, and these streets can break you down, but I ain't breaking. Ooh, we've been through it all, through it all, through it all,
Do it all.
We've been through it all, through it all, through it all. Ooh, we just gotta win.
What would you do if your son was at home? Crying all night on the bedroom floor cause he hungry. Gotta find a way to feed him. And since I can't tell him, gotta beat him. If you wanna brawl down, you might crumble. You might fall down, you might stumble. If you my dog, you get out the jungle. Just give me the ball now, just don't fumble. I swear that God is in this and roll me down. My family and friends wanna hold me down. And say I follow Jesus, there's only one. That's the one I am breathing, I'm so your son. Pretty please, mama, hold on. I see you going through it, so I gotta stay strong. For the two of us, through the lies, we gon' stay true to us. I'm the mother and nothing new to us. And I do this shit for you, cause you and us. Circle small now, only few of us. Mama, I don't know who to trust. I know these thirsty bitches wanna have my baby. Goons lurking, gotta keep it off safety. Oh, that boy, I love you, that fugazi. Sucker shit, I see it on the day.
Said I've been through tests and trials and tribulations. Ooh,
Do it all.
and these streets can break you down, but I ain't breaking.
Gotta win.
Ooh, we've been through it all, through it all, through it all.
Do it all.
We've been through it all, through it all, through it all. We just gotta win.
Now time we can get back. Put in overtime for the get back. Got a family to feed, I can sit back. They depending on me, that's a big fact. So, we fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. Gotta stay up.
We might fall down. We gotta get up. We gotta stay up. It's a layup. Yeah. Through It All, let me tell you something. When I first heard Through It All, right? When I heard the track, right? So that's actually a guitarist really came in and was, you know, playing the guitar, you know, for the vibe. And when I heard it, I was just telling my dog Dave, again, Dave, I said, yo, Dave, man, whenever I want to sing on a record, Dave, I said, Dave, I need something real. Take me somewhere. I want to go somewhere, man. I got a story to tell. And he said, I've been through tests and trials and tribulations. I was like, yes, I need that vibe. And then he kept going. And I was like, Through It All. Through It All. Damn, I damn near cry every time I perform the song, every time I hear the song, because it was a lot of pain in the record, you get what I'm saying? I couldn't stop crying creating the record. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom suffered from anxiety and you know, and like depression, like real bad at times, you know, and something I don't really talk about like that. But talking about on a record, and I start just, you know, this is like, you know, my mom, my superhero, you know what I'm saying? My dad, my mom, you know, and they're superheroes to me, but I've seen my mom at her weakest points at times. And I just wanted her to know, like, no matter what, she always got me, you get what I'm saying? And just like we I'm getting cracked up right now, but no, you're not alone, you know. Sometimes I talk to my mom and she's like, yo, I just feel so alone. And I'm like, you're not alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on child. I got you. We top to bottom, you know, I got you, you know, and being able to talk about it on a record and having the courage to talk about it, because this is something like I've been hiding for a long time. You know, the things I don't really talk about. I used to always turn up pH, you know. And this older, more mature artist, you know, I want to talk about life, you know, and really talk about life. And I was just, my mom experienced, you know, and what we go through, you know, actually talking about it just really tears me apart every time, you know. So Through It All is one of my most heartfelt records, man. I get emotional every time I perform it, everything, man, you know. You know, and you know, when I said, pretty please, mama, hold on. I see you going through it, so I gotta stay strong. For the two of us, through the lives, we gon' stay true to us. Out the mud, it ain't nothing new to us. And I do this shit for you, cause you and us. Circle small now, only few of us. Mama, I don't know who to trust. I meant everything about it because I lost a lot of people in this game, man. You know, people I thought had me, they didn't have me. No matter what, man, my parents, man, you know what I'm saying? They always was there, you know, and I just told my mom, like, I'm gonna take you off your, I'm gonna take you off your feet, you know what I'm saying? I gotta retire my mom. 2023, I have to retire my mom, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at with it, you feel me? So that's one of my deepest songs for real. I'm from the roughest, the toughest part of East New York, man. It's hard out here. We last. In Brooklyn, we get everything last. So, you know, you start downtown, they work their way to East New York. We get it last, man, right before Queens, you know what I'm saying? So we get it last. My greatest moment is being on stage with Eminem, man. You know, look, my favorite rappers, Jay-Z and Eminem. Everyone knows that. What's up, man? So I'm here, the motherfucking legend. You understand me? My motherfucking idol. My motherfucking idol. You hear me?
Marshall's here too.
Yeah, my motherfucking idol. You feel me? That's what it's about, though.
I didn't know you were taking video, actually. So.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Let's get up out of here.
Well, I don't have anything really like clever to say right now.
This is crazy. Love this fucking guy. When I got the call to be on Eminem's album, there's no greater feeling. Now that's so surreal. You understand? Talking to me, yo, Em, he's like, yo, nah, call me Marshall. I'm like, what the fuck? Then we go practice. We got rehearsal before we go to oh my God, forget it, festival. I don't know. So I'm so excited but we practicing, we going, and Eminem, we gets on stage, man. At Randall's Island, I forgot the name of it. Randall's Island, whatever that's called, Governor's Ball. This motherfucker saying my lyrics word for word. I'm talking about, yo, I'm like, no. You can go to YouTube and watch that. That's on YouTube. My word for word, I'm like, no. This can't be real. This cannot be real. That's my greatest moment in hip-hop ever, like ever. Oh, man, the brick wall, man. It's how do you, it's so crazy, man. Okay. Mental health, right? And I want to touch on this, right? Because, you know, you hear mind over matter, right? And you can't do nothing without a clear mind, you know? And when I was in a rut, I had to find myself again. Actually, like every day I listen to mental rehabilitating pieces. At least 30 minutes a day, I meditate. So if I could pass on a piece of knowledge to the young artists coming up, man, I want them to find themselves, man. I want them to really start, don't be afraid to isolate yourself and really learn who you are. Don't be afraid to look at the man in the mirror, man. That's the greatest battle you will ever fight. The greatest battle you will ever fight is in your head. You know, once I found myself, my music took up. I don't even write no more. That's how, like, my music took a turn for the best once I found myself again. You understand? And so the advice I got to give to the young dudes, man, I just want to say, take care of yourself and find yourself, man, and hold on to yourself, hug yourself, love yourself, man, because and clear the clutter, man. Watch your company you keep. Surround yourself around people that don't need you. I'm gonna say this again. The greatest thing you can do is surround yourself around people that don't need you, because they're gonna tell you the truth. Anybody that don't need you, when they show up, they want to be there. I had a bunch of yes people around me. Once the money went, they left with it. Now I got the tightest crew I could ever have. You know, I don't regret nothing. So young dudes, man, find yourself. And always, man, stay sharp up top.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. One goddamn minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Start shit that I finish. Hard head on listen. Diamonds on my wrist glisten. This nigga like me feel tremendous. Wait a minute. 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 Start shit that I finish. Hard head on listen. Diamonds on my wrist glisten. This nigga like me feel tremendous. Big head Jimmy Neutron. They look up on the futon. Don't say it, but she don't wanna be saved. Again, this ain't Groupon. Do my dirt up on my lonely. All my bitches know he homies. If I pull up with my doors, they better act like they don't know me. I'ma set my bitches in check. Diamonds clear like Windex. 1 point of the index. Start your ass like an insect. So you better be cool. Shawty better be nude. When I walk in a room, she knows she fucking with a goon. I get them in at the same time. My third leg got hang time. Bang, 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 bang time. Game face when it's game time. PA's the lead scorer. Got her screaming like a horror. She keep begging me to stop, but she really want more of. Shawty's so contradictive, but the dick's so addictive. I mean, how could you blame her? Her head down like Kramer. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. One goddamn minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Start this shit that I finish. Hard head on listen. Diamonds on my wrist glisten. Nigga like me feel tremendous. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Start this shit that I finish. Hard head on listen. Diamonds on my wrist glisten. Nigga like me feel tremendous. Who said I ain't the man? Red down, I'm like Japan. So fly, can't land. Got the world in my hand. Oh man. Met a bitch on the beach. Had a gorilla sand. All my ladies got tans. All my niggas got bands. Only coke that you're pushing is Coca-Cola in a can. Who raising these kids? Who praising these kids? I ain't ballin' on the court, but I'm shaking, baking these kids. Steph Curry's all around me. Don't never try to clown me. I got swag, you tripping. Can't clean it up with bounty. Keep it real, you an outcast. Suck on this shit, we gon' outlast. You should get a job at housing. Everything you without track. That's word to my mama. I wrote this shit in pajamas. Cash money, bunch of commas. Oh, I'm such a big timer. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. One goddamn minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Start this shit and I finish. Hard head on listen. Diamonds on my wrist glisten. Nigga like me feel tremendous. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Short shit then I finish. Hard head on listen. Diamonds on my wrist glisten. Nigga like me feel tremendous.
Wait. Hey Trey, what we tell him? Wait. Jimmy.
Oh man, wait a minute. Oh man, wait a minute changed my life, man. I tell artists all the time, they're one song away. 7 years removed, I'm still receiving perks from Wait a Minute. You know what I'm saying? It changed my life, you know. Eminem hollered at me from Wait a Minute. Royce the 5'9" jumped on the record. He heard Royce the 5'9". He said, "Yo, I need that kid on my album." So, Wait a Minute, man. That was the seed. You know, the seed was planted, and then you have a tree grow, and you have branches. So the TV, the monster deal, all this stuff came from Wait a Minute. You know what I'm saying? So that's forever my baby. You asked me, do I get tired of performing a record? No, I don't. I never get tired. I'll perform it 100,000 times. You understand? Because that record changed my life. It gave me
it increased my value by times 100. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, man. You know, for me, man. Wait a minute, that's the baby right there, man. Wait. So we was in a club. I've never recorded after coming from a club, but I was actually with my engineer that night, and we went to the fucking studio, and I said, yo, I'm a structured guy. Like for the most part, I got everything has to be. It's the OCD in me. I have to do things a way, like one way. He said, yo, man, just fuck it. And I'm in there like, wait, like, hold on, and I'm just, wait, yo. And I looked out to see, like, the crowd. I'm thinking everybody, yo, they up, and we out the club. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Now, I was saying wait because my grandmother always be like, wait a minute. And I'm just running around like, somehow that came about. Like, we was talking about my grandmas, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I'm like, yo, it was crazy. Immediately when my grandmother heard the record, she said, where's my money? Like, because everybody knows my grandmother says, wait a minute, always, you know what I'm saying? So that was a dope story, that was crazy, man. But wait a minute, man, was the first time I ever just recorded freely. Like, I recorded for Big Head, Jimmy Neutron. All the bigs in the booth, I look out, I see her excited. Don't say it, but you know, all of me say something. It was very fun actually creating that record, man. That was like one of the most latest times I've had recording a record.
It's your boy, Phresher with a PH. Check out my new video, Slap. She said, slow down, it's too big. My crib like 2 cribs, strip crib like the crib. Right this all in her wrist, make her snatch the kid. Slap, slap. It's a hold on, shake that shit. When she snatch the kid, she don't need no bed. When she ride the dick, make me snatch her away. Slap, turn that around like daddy, see something. You keep saying you a freak, let's have a serious. I don't even know your name, I think it's T something. Around your lips, it's on a baby shit. Take all this DNA, ain't even talking to bae, cause I gotta concentrate. This dude done made my day, I don't need mine to pay. Don't come in there acting up, you got a role to play. He said slow down, it's too big. My crib like 2 cribs, strip crib like the crib. This girl in her wrist, make her slap the kid. Slap. It's a hold on, shake that shit. When she snatch the kid, she don't need no bed. When she ride the dick, make me snatch her away. Slap. Talking a lot, we fucking a knot. I ain't got no time for no tea. Go to college, give hair like a scholar. I swear that girl got a degree. Half of the time, these bitches be local, but I know what them overseas. But they don't grow on trees, but they rig them up like leaves. Shawty in love with the edge, ain't falling in love with no bitch. Off in that piece of my thumb and that ass, she yelling my governor man. And now it ain't make no sense. If she like it, I love it. I get I grab it, I rub it. She take it, ain't nothing above it. These bitches bug shit about nothing. She said slow down, it's too big. My crib like 2 cribs, strip crib like the crib. This girl in her wrist, make her slap the kid. Slap. It's a hold on, shake that shit. When she snatch the kid, she don't need no bed. When she ride the dick, make me snatch her away. Slap.
It's the big Dom. Ross to me, Bella, he say I remind him of Hillary. This little anklet and choco from Tiffany. Past few months, my phone is no making memories. I done got close to my enemies. Stick out 100, little bro, them like centipede. And that's just how they stepping on any scene. Pick a side, you get killed for that in between. When we ball out, they leave with it and got this dirty money, trying to get it clean. Let's get some straightening before I have to intervene. Make a murder scene, out your dinner theme. Dropping shells, Taco Bell, get your wings. I told bro to chill if he get the fiends. I could get the clean from the Medellins. The fast thing, I'm embezzling. As far as income, I got 7 strings. Back in that mode again, niggas on froze again. I'm acting cold again. Of course, I took a few L's, trying to get the offs to win. This shit get spooky, I'm in the ghost again. I'm doing the most again. Uncle always kept a trap with a full house. I grew up like an Olsen twin. They telling me I would not know on the arc killing me. I told BMW I-7 me. We turn a misdemeanor to a felony. Strapped like the Navy with all type of weaponry. This a V10 with a turbo, no catching me. Look in the mirror and I see a better me. Look at my jeweler and I see a wet of me. I was not buying this, so it to shut me.
Rainwater diamond, but it's a thunderstorm. I'm on the same. My dad said my mama on. Tearing off of my drip, but she done it wrong. 10,000 3 counts, she said I'm on. Louis back for my French and my phone. I got my money long. I got the Rolex and diamonds and honeycomb. I'm not the one for no to be frontin' on. This is a Cuban link. It ain't no live, but don't touch my dicey. It's at the twinkle. I spent the little cheese on. Off-white leather, the push out the Tesla. I tell my he can't sit his jeans on. Compact glizzy, if get silly, I swapped out the trigger and put a little beam on it. Know the shoe cost a rack of my feet on it. Call me Waukesha, that's cause he could lean on me. Spent 20 racks for a flight with the sleep on it. Place by Versace, expensive to eat on it. He call me chilly, he think I'm a creep on my shit. Then got pricey, I'm up in the fee on it. In love with the green, they thinking I'm Fiona. Must be a blood to whip red with the B on it. They think I'm crippin', my shoot up a C on it. It's crazy that shit ain't gon' pop it till we on it. You can't come over, I don't need your company. Hogging the blunt from me. Pull up to prime, I toss the valet a tip, leave it parked in the front for me. Spicy lil' my rep the coupe all burgundy, lead the inside teriyaki. Smoking that pressure, only do window, it got my eyes lower than Mr. Miyagi. I cannot fuck with no broke, that like I don't know, cause I'm tryna run in my satchel. Yesterday prices and not today prices, it cost me to live in this castle. Pay a little extra, I don't like the hassle. Why I'm not rocking no shoes that's on raffle? Whipping this lump truck, I'm working the paddles. Rainwater diamond, wet as Seattle. Rainwater diamond, wet as a thunderstorm. I'm on the same, my dad said my mama on. I ran off of my drip, but she done it wrong. 10,000 3 counts, she said I'm coming on. Louis back for my French and my phone, I got my money long. I got the Rolex and diamonds and honeycomb. I'm not the one for no to be frontin' on. This is a Cuban link, it ain't no herringbone. These be acting like bitches, they all in they feelings, throw ones on them. My lip the shooter, pull up on the scooter and she got a gun on her. You not whipping this Benz or this Mozilla, you ain't put no funds on it. Saint Laurent back a jacket, the zippers and patches, I'm looking like funds on them. These be greasy as fuck and it dawned on me. It cost 20 to put that little charm on me. Wash your hands on the angels, put palms on me. I ain't like but it's growing on me. I can't hide them, get money, it's showing on me. It ain't made by the dime, you can't pour it for me. 25 for the Cardi, it's snowing on me. Rainwater diamond, wet as a thunderstorm. I'm on the same, my dad said my mama on. I ran off of my drip, but she done it wrong. 10,000 3 counts, she said I'm coming on. Louis back for my French and my phone, I got my money long. I got the Rolex and diamonds and honeycomb. I'm not the one for no to be frontin' on. This is a Cuban link, it ain't no herringbone. Pick a side, you get killed for that in between. When we ball out, they leave with it and got this dirty money, tryna get it clean. Let's get some straightening before I have to intervene. Make a murder scene, out your dinner theme. Dropping shells, Taco Bell, get your wings. I told bro to chill if he get the fiends. I could get the clean from the Medellin. The fast thing, I'm embezzling. As far as income, I got 7 strings. Back in that mode again, necklace on froze again. I'm acting cold again. Of course, I took a few L's, trying to get the offs to win. This shit get spooky, I'm in the ghost again. I'm doing the most again. Uncle always kept a trap with a full house. I grew up like an Olsen twin. They telling me I would not know on the arc killing me. I told BMW I-7 me. We turn a misdemeanor to a felony. Strapped like the Navy with all type of weaponry. This a V10 with a turbo, no catching me. Look in the mirror and I see a better me. Look at my jeweler and I see a wet of me. I was not buying this, so it to shut me.
Yung Yaun is me. I am her. Like Yung Yaun the Big Don. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm a rapper. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm just well-rounded. I do everything. I got my start in that back in high school. I always been real big into sneakers. So back in high school, I used to buy, sell, retrade, and that was my first business. And then once I moved to Atlanta, I started my own tooth gem business, and I put diamonds on people's teeth. And then eventually, I ended up starting my own clothing line. So yeah, that's my 2 things that I have going on right now as far as with the businesses. So yeah, that's.
I like it. So you're from Alabama, Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like growing up?
It was cool growing up, this country, you know, but I kind of grew up back and forth between Alabama and Louisiana because my mom's from Louisiana, my dad's from Alabama, so I just had like a kind of like a country girl upbringing, but it was cool. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I used to come to Atlanta like every summer because I had family here, so this is where I wanted to be. I always knew that I was going to end up moving to Atlanta, so yeah. Growing up in Alabama, it's only so much that you can do. so I always was into music. I would always listen to music. I was like big Wayne fan. Like that was just my thing. I would just always listen to music. So I always told myself like, I want to be a rapper. I want to be a rapper. But back then it was like, it wasn't how it was today. It wasn't that many female rappers and stuff like that. So it was always just a thought. And then once I moved to Atlanta, and I would go to the studio, like I had friends that rap and stuff like that, and I would go to the studio and I'm like, I want to do this. And people were like, you should do it, you know. And then I just was like, okay. So I started writing music and stuff, and then I got in the studio, and I just kind of went from there. Actually, my first studio experience was one of my friends. He had me come do ad-libs on his song, and I didn't even know what an ad-lib was. I didn't know I didn't know how music worked. You know, like people think that you just go in there and just lay it down, but it's like levels to it. You know, it's not just like you just go in there and say it one way and all of that. So it was being in the studio with other people. It taught me about how you actually record and how you do it and stuff like that. But yeah, it was cool. I just went in there and said some stuff in the background that he wanted me to say. But my actual personal first experience, I was just in it was like a home studio downstairs in the closet or whatever, and it was cool. I enjoyed it, but I have grown so much since then. Like I don't even want to listen to that. Like, you know, you just have to grow and go and learn, you know. So yeah, I wouldn't say that it's easy at all. It's very hard. It's just really about like time management. Like you just have to know I have this amount of time to do this, and I have to have this time for this. So it's just like finding that balance, and I don't have it figured out yet, to be honest, but I'm working on that. And yeah, that's definitely like a big thing, being able to have to juggle everything, but I'm built for it, so no worries. It was just lit. But back then I was like in middle school, so it was just, I don't know, I just used to come here. My cousin used to just go out, and we would go to like the teen clubs, and I don't know, Atlanta was just always a vibe. Like for some reason I just felt like I always wanted to be here, and I knew that I wanted to do some type of form of entertainment, and I know that it's like, you know, more opportunity here for that. So I was like, I'm going to Atlanta. So my musical influences, I would have to say Wayne, just because he always came with the bars. Like he had those bars that you had to listen to the song, then listen to it again, because you might have missed it the first time, you didn't catch it. Like, so as far as just like, you know, coming up with the bars and things like that, I would say Wayne. Kevin Gates is my favorite artist though, so I just really like him because he kind of uses his voice as an instrument. Also Roddy Ricch, he uses his voice as an instrument as well, and I don't know, those are just some things, like different characteristics that stick out from them that I'm like, yeah, that's different. So yeah, I would have to say those are like my top three. I like Lil Baby a lot. I just like the way he like flows. I like his style. He just seemed like a real stand-up guy. But who else? Let me think. Lil Baby's definitely on the top of the list though. It's so many artists in Atlanta. Everybody just kind of got like their own style. So I don't want to kind of like grab anything from anyone. I kind of wanted to create my own lane, but I do have to give people the props that, you know, deserve it. So yeah. Missy, that's one of my good friends. She started off as one of my clients, just like, you know, icing her teeth out, and we just became cool. And ever since then, it just kind of like we hang out. She teaches me so much. She gives me so much game, and I just feel like it's such a blessing to just come into the industry with somebody like that to have in your corner, you know, to just kind of teach you different things, because that's a different type of person. Like, that's legendary. And then also her being a female in the same industry that I'm finally taking that step into, and she's been in it for so long. So yeah, but that's my dog. Like, I love Missy. Well, first of all, she always tell me like, stay prayed up, keep God first. And then she just always tell me like, be consistent, stay true to yourself. Don't let anybody kind of like, you know, take you off track. Whatever it is that you want to do as an artist, make sure that you stick to that. Don't, you know, let anybody try to turn you away from what it is that you want to do. Because obviously you can tell from Missy, she did what she wanted to do. She created. She's a creator, you know, so if somebody would have told her, oh, maybe you shouldn't do that, and then she didn't do it, it wouldn't be no Missy Elliott. So, yeah. So the single that I just dropped, which is Rainwater, that song, it's like my favorite. But Rainwater, I can tell y'all a funny story about that. But Rainwater, that kind of came from, I don't know if people are aware, but the Atlanta water boys, the good ones that run up to you asking, do you want to buy water? Like, one time, one of them came up, and he's, like, looking all in the car. He's like, come on, Miss Lady, please give me some money. Please give me some money, Miss Lady. And I'm like, okay. Like, you know, just trying, because they come and they swarm your car, and it can be, like, a lot. And he, like, looking at my watch and stuff, and he, like, Miss Lady, like, you wet as a thunderstorm. Miss Lady, like, come on, Miss Lady. And I'm like, he just stuck in my head, like, your watch is wet as a thunderstorm. And I'm like, that's like a little, that's a bar, you know, like, my watch, okay. So then the first line in rainwater is wet as a thunderstorm.
Rainwater diamond, she wet as a thunderstorm. I'm on the same shit, my dad said my mama on. Bitch, her ran off of my drip, but she done it wrong. 10,000 3 counts, she said I'm coming on. Louis back for my French and my gun and phone. I got my money long. I got the Rolex and diamonds and honeycomb. I'm not the one for no bitch, you be frontin' on. This is a cure link, it ain't no lick, but don't touch my shit. See his fuck, just a twinkle, I spent the cheese on it. White leather, the plush at the Tesla. I tell my nigga he can't see the jeans on it. Compact glizzy, bitches get silly. I swapped the trigger and put a little beam on it. Know the shoe cost a rack of my feet on it. Call me Waukesha, that's cause he could lean on me. Spent 20 racks for a flight, went to sleep on it. Place right beside expensive to eat on it. He call me chilly, he think I'm a creep on it. My shit ain't got pricey, I'm up in the fee on it. In love with the green, they thinking I'm fee on it. Must be a blood with red with the B on it. They think I'm crippin', my shit double C on it. It's crazy shit, it ain't gon' pop until we on it. You can't come over, I don't need your company. Hogging the blunt for me, pull up to prime. I toss the valet, a tip, leave it parked in the front for me. Spicy little bitch, my rep the coupe all burgundy, lead the inside teriyaki. Smoking that pressure, only do window, it got my eyes lower than Mr. Miyagi. I cannot run no shit like I don't give no shit, I'm tryna run in my satchel. Yesterday prices is not today prices, it cost me to live in this castle. Pay a little extra, I don't like the hassle. Why I'm not rocking no shoes that's on raffle? Whipping this slam truck, I'm working the paddles. Rainwater diamond, shit wet as Seattle. Rainwater diamond, shit wet as a thunderstorm. I'm on the same shit, I'm that's in my mama on. She ran off of my drip, but she done it wrong. 10,000 3 counts, she said I'm coming on. Louis back for my French and my gun and phone. I got my money long. I got the Rolex and diamonds and honeycomb. I'm not the one for no shit to be frontin' on. This is a Cuban link, it ain't no herringbone. Niggas be acting like bitches, they all in they feelings, throw ones on them. My little shit shooter pull up on the scooter and she got a gun on her. You not whipping this Benz or this Mozilla, you ain't put no funds on it. Saint Laurent back a jacket, the zippers and patches, I'm looking like funds on them. These dibs be greasy enough, skin and dawned on me. It cost 20 to put that little charm on me. Wash your hands on the angels, put palms on me. I ain't let niggas, but it's growing on me. I can't hide them, get money, it's showing on me. It ain't made by the dime, you can't pour it for me. 25 for the Cardi, it's snowing on me. Rainwater diamond, shit wet as a thunderstorm. I'm on the same bitch, my dad said my mama on. Bitch, ran off of my drip, but she done it wrong. 10,000 3 counts, she said I'm coming on. Louis back for my French and my gun and phone. I got my money long. I got the Rolex and diamonds and honeycomb. I'm not the one for no bitch, you be frontin' on. This is a Cuban link, it ain't no herringbone.